only about a yard up to the 21.
Let's go. That's how we do, D.
Tried a
That's
quick
how we
hitter
do.
inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Let's go.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Watch the flood. Watch the flood. Watch the flood. Watch the flood. Watch the
flood. 2nd and 9 now. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Come on,
and
set.
It looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Here I come. Here I come. Here I come.
Get it.
Operating from the gun.
No.
That one is caught by Hunt. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That goes for a gain of 31.
A lot of running backs in the passing game, they're just used to check it down to them or maybe dump off passes. But this guy, they use him to stretch the field, don't they?
Stretch it right there, turned it into a really nice game.
Watch it.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. On 1st down, they'll run with Hunt. DeForest Buckner in on the tackle.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey,
ready.
These pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. Ito Smith, his first carry. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12.
15, Lonnie. 15, Lonnie.
Hey, check 24. Check 24.
Hey, seam 6. Seam 6.
We got Mike 10 right here, guys. Mike 10.
Come on, baby.
Ready.
From the gun, Gordon. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Quan Alexander able to run him down for a 15-yard loss, and it will be 4th down. On 4th down on now is the lefty Ryan Allen to punt. He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And it's out of bounds. Now we'll see what the side judge says.
Let's go.
He says out at the 8-yard line. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And things haven't started so well for this side. 2 drives, 2 punts.
So now you got to start looking not just at play calling, but which guy's going to step forward and say, okay, let's get this thing done. Because within that unit of 11, sometimes one guy can make a big-time play.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Touchdown, 49ers. Raheem Mostert, 92 yards. As they are now on the board here in the first half. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
Go!
At their own 24-yard line.
Let's go now.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They punted last time. They had it. What steps, Charlie, I think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
Looking to throw. Gordon. And that going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10.
I got him.
They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down. He only got a couple on that one, so not a ton of help. They'll have a 3rd and 8 forthcoming. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Tens the mic. Tens the mic. Hey, I'm coming. I'm coming.
Hey, we got Mike 10 right here, guys. Mike 10.
Ready to go.
Someone moved. Flag is out. That's going to be 5 yards.
And that'll drive coaches crazy. You work all week on dealing with loud crowds, on dealing with motion.
You ready?
And then you have a guy jump.
So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now. 3rd and long.
Deep rip.
Operating from the gun. Gordon airing it out, looking for it. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Calvin Ridley, 69 yards. And the Falcons have taken the lead. They talked about stringing together some explosive plays here in the playoffs. That was a pretty explosive play.
It certainly was. And if you're going to win on the road, it certainly helps to have big playability in your hip pocket, doesn't it?
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready, set.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And coming off a one-play drive, it was so deflating for the defense. What's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys?
And we'll see how determined they are. Now a first down run is going nowhere. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. A loss of 2. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Now this is playoff football.
Ready,
I mean,
break.
what a big-time tackle. Perfectly executed with a little extra emphasis there.
And got him for a loss as well. Now this throw caught left side. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 40.
14 yards. That's another 49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On the
From
set.
Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10, right at the 40.
Let go.
This is Mostert. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line.
Tackle made at the 30.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
Here's 2nd and 8. Incomplete.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things.
Okay, break.
They'll need to get it to the
Bravo.
30 for a first. This is 3rd down.
He's tired of us.
Ready.
Back to
Mike
throw
at
here.
59. Mike at 59. Here we go.
He'll get this into the hands of Breida. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 27-yard line. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
59. I want that.
61. Matchbox light. Let's go.
And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, the teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, and it's good for a first down as well.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Come on, set. 60 Pittsburgh.
Here we go.
Slams.
Recon, 132 fighter. Fire.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to hold that one in.
After the incomplete pass here now is 2nd and 10. And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9. Second down, a little more productive than first. 7 yards on the gain. It gets him to 3rd and 3 now. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very divisional round weekend. On 3rd down, a run from Breida. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. And they got 3 yards. That's enough. A conversion, and now it's 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Good work, boys. Let's go.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready? 50,
About
play.
set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense
tight,
at the
tight
line.
is right.
And Charles,
Watch
Way
who
touchdowns
draw
have come so fast
Dude.
for both sides of this thing. It's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match than a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
Got it.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
Oh, you got deep?
Get it.
From the
Like 10,
gun,
like 10.
Gordon.
I'm coming after you.
Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
On the ready. Hey,
After
Alpha.
the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be
Come
surprised
get
to see them
some.
run the
Come
ball
get
here
some.
just to try and get some space.
He don't want it. Hey, we got Mike 10 right
And go.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
On the double.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even first half all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, you string them together, could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
That's where you belong.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Well, you talked about the need for them to establish the run early. They've been able to do that here in the first half.
And that means that the whole offense has adopted that attitude and that persona. We're going to take care of this young quarterback. Let's all get together and run it and take the pressure off.
Foxtrot. Hit it.
Now this time he'll look to throw. That'll be complete to Breida. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So a challenge coming down from the booth, and that's where these challenges come from, of course, in the final 2 minutes of the half.
Yeah, now we're going to New York, right? That's command central for the officials. They'll talk, they'll take a look at it, communicate with the referee at the game site, and issue a final decision because they do have the final call.
This time they stay on the ground, and he's going to have a first down, but not sure it'll matter as the clock will continue to run. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
Smoke! 60 or.
Watch the slant. Watch the slant.
Check 52.
SOS.
Let's go.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Flush to his right. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more.
Ready?
52, Mike, 52.
Check tight end. Check tight. Check tight.
They'll run on first down. It's Hunt, and they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half on his field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. This will be a 37-yard attempt. So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC Divisional Round matchup. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. This is fielded a couple yards deep. Oh, what a move. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They have the lead now. They'll be looking to extend that lead.
I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments.
Let's go,
so
baby.
Guess what?
Let's go.
You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
So the face mask puts them in even better shape than they were in, as they'll have a short field here on first and 10. This is Hunt. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Operating from the gun. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace.
Down.
Money throw right
base.
there to move the sticks.
56.
Protein spill. Now.
On first down, Hunt. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 12-yard line.
Set, hut. 10 Tucson. Mike 10. Recon, 132 fighting. Check 26.
Staying on the ground, this time it's Smith. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take a toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and they continue here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though, 3 points for the opening drive of the third quarter. There he goes, left side. Touchdown, 49ers. Matt Breida, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And now they can recapture the lead if they can make the PAT. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that will put them on top here in the third. Here's Martin now following the score as he'll send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Here we go.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point kicker. Exactly. You put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped in contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Too bad.
I don't know about that. Super tough.
Second down, here's Smith. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. And defensively going with a dime set. 6 DBs on 3rd and 4.
Tens the mic.
Ready.
From the gun, Gordon. And Pascal's got it. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down.
Well, we always hear about the connections some quarterbacks have with certain receivers. I think this guy has a connection with just about everyone. Didn't mind throwing it in there against double coverage to him.
Shows some confidence, supreme confidence.
Big-time confidence that he would make the play for him, and he did.
And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. A solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3 at the 39-yard line.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Kill.
And an alley to run. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Atlanta.
Well, partner, for a few years there, we thought this read option play was going to take over the whole NFL. It seemed like everyone was using it, but it has been scaled back considerably in the last few seasons, mainly because people are worried about their quarterbacks getting hit. But when you call it at the right time and you use it properly, you see the type of gains you can get. A nice chunk of yardage there by the quarterback.
Now Ito Smith, and he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it indeed. Here come the flags.
Let's go.
The penalty moves him into the red zone here on 1st and 10.
Squeeze, double. Switch. Protein spill.
After the penalty, it's Smith. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17.
You got him.
Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Let's go now.
Loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Out of the gun, they run it with Hunt. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. 9 good yards here on the run, and now third down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Kill.
Topper. Deep river.
They run again with Hunt. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. The kick by Maher is good. And with that, the lead changes hands here in this third quarter. So it's his third field goal now in the ball game, and they've needed his leg. This last one gives him the lead.
It's been a back and forth kind of a game, hasn't it? Now you got to tell your defense, guys, need you to make this stand up because we got the momentum going in the right direction, but we need you to make sure we carry it home.
At their own 25-yard line.
Okay, ready?
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we usually think about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball, but how about them just taking it big-time jaunt. Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
Second and 2. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off around the 41.
Let's get this.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here first and 10 at the 41-yard line. They'll run. This is Hunt. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this. Describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
12 yards is the pickup, good for a first down for the Falcons.
First down, Atlanta.
Now after the run by Hunt, here's first and 10.
Hey, pick your game.
Hey, exit.
56 right there, right there.
Running back. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Yo, trip is
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing, and I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively.
15 Lonnie, 15 Lonnie. 9, check 49, check 49. Ready, go.
The keeper gets him 7 that time, but it'll lead to a third down.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A gain of 7 yards. And it's third down.
Okay,
the Falcons on third down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. Here it's 3rd and 2.
Ready.
They'll try to run for the first down. Yeah, brought down, but not before he was able to break the tackle, and the extra effort moves the sticks. It's a first down following a gain of 3.
And a Falcon first down.
Set, ready.
All runs on this
outlaw.
drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
Push him back. Push him back.
Let's go.
On first down, they go right back to Hunt.
The leg. Get there.
Touchdown, Falcons. Kareem Hunt, 36 yards. And the Falcons push further out in front. He has been an integral part of the offense all season, and now in the playoffs he's carrying it over. Had the touchdown last week in the wild card game. Now his second TD of the playoffs.
Showing some consistency, and that's something that we have to keep in mind about the playoffs, because we often think you have to be spectacular in order to win. I think consistent is what you're looking for. That can get you to the finish line.
The Niners take over.
That's it, baby. We're going to work.
At their own 25-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious, because now you can't run any offense at all.
We'll see how they attack him here. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over about 50 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
So here's a first and 10 at the 38. Now back to throw. He's going to float this over the middle deep. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man, and you got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Big River.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. He'll look to throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked there by Nick Nelson. And a terrific return there. They're finally able to corral him down near the 11-yard line. Both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch-counter-punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
60 Pittsburgh.
Don't get nervous.
Shoot.
Run on first down. It's Hunt, and they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. And you have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. A gain of a yard gets them back where they started. Now it's 3rd and 10.
It's a gain of a yard.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure
Hey,
here.
Charlie.
Watch the slant. Mike 56, Mike.
Hard.
Check it.
On 3rd down, here's Hunt. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. When this offense gathers to watch the tape, they're going to like a lot of what they saw. They put up big numbers, but they might fast forward through that last play.
Oh, there won't be any fast forwarding, partner. I've sat in those sessions before. You end up spending more time on the bad plays than you do on the good ones. It's just the nature of coaches. But I know sitting in that room, when you've had a big game, the night that they've had, you don't want to hear that. You just want to focus on the good stuff.
Marr able to put this one through. And that will extend their lead even further. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but they still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
After the made field goal, Marr back out there to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go now.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. And one told me once, we were having a tough patch. This two shall pass, and if I kept having a rough patch, but you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves
nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
I remember throughout my career hearing defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. But they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. He can run for it, and he will. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
Result of the play, first down and 10.
Let's go. It's the mic. All day, punt.
Man left, man left.
Alert, alert. Punt, go. 3 down. Shut up.
One last shot for Jackson. He's going to let it fly. And this is going to be caught. So it affects the final score, not the outcome, but it is a late touchdown here on the game's final play.
No,
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he's across for 2 points. Boy, a gutsy call right there, but the fake works, and they get the 2 instead of 1. And they have secured a spot in the conference championship, and now you can start to smell it at this point in the season, can't you?
You really can, because the focus has been one game at a time, not looking ahead. But when you get to the conference championship game and you know you're there, the Super Bowl does loom in the future.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from Santa Clara.